welcome to the tutorial for Phaeton. We're going to jump right in. Using the fluffy end of the brush, we're going to dip into the lighter brown and we're going to blend that all over the crease of our eyelid. To find your crease, you're going to want to look down and physically feel for it. It's going to be right where your eyeball meets your brow bone. This is the start of where you're going to place your color. Blend all the way down to your lash line. When placing down the eyeshadow color, you want to focus on the outer edge of your eyelid, closer to your ears. Next, we are going to go into a darker brown color. I recommend looking down in a mirror while doing this. We're now going to apply the darker brown color right over where you did the lighter brown. You are now blending the two together. Remember to try to keep the most eyeshadow on the outer corner of the eyelid. Now, using the flat end of the brush, dip back into the brown eyeshadow you were just using. You're going to start sweeping the eyeshadow along the lower lash line. Try not to go too far down. This is where it might start to get a little tricky. Using the fluffy end of the brush, dip back both into the brown eyeshadow and into the black eyeshadow. Then you're going to place this newly mixed color on the bottom half of your eyelid space, closest to your lash line. Next, going back in with our flat-ended brush, we're going to dip into the black eyeshadow. You're going to paint on the color on the outer section of your eyelid space, almost creating a wing. You're going to want to get pretty high with this, and don't worry if it's not exact, we're going to blend it out anyway. Repeat the same thing with the other eye. We're now going to blend the black up to that crease area I mentioned earlier. To find it again, you just have to feel for where your eyeball meets your brow bone. And once again, it may be easier to look down while doing this. Feel free to keep going over with the black eyeshadow. You want it to be pretty dark. The last step of this look, you're going to want to go in with a shimmer eyeshadow or highlighter if it's not available. Using your finger, you're going to dip into the shimmer and place it on the inner corner of your eye. Next, using your highlighter, place it on the top of your cheekbones, blending up to your temples. For the last step, I liked going in with the foundation sponge I was using earlier to clean up under the eyes. Black eyeshadow tends to get everywhere if you're not careful, so don't be afraid to have a makeup wipe on hand. Once you've completed all the steps and cleaned up your look, you're ready for the show.